Aquarius, it's Nick and your favorite Aquarian, Nala. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm back with another weekly reading. I hope you guys enjoy these as much as I enjoy doing them. So for this week, guys, on the 24th, we have both Mars and Venus in Capricorn, sextiling Neptune in Pisces. So our actions and our passions, what we love, are aligned. So this is helping us work towards and achieve our goals and our dreams and make them a reality. So you're going to have opportunities that help you work on your dreams or get passionate about these things and have it seem like it's possible and attainable. So use this opportunity to work on these things and make things happen, okay? Don't waste it. And then we have Mercury in Aquarius sextiling Chiron in Aries. So I feel like this is us seeing and understanding our wounds, where we were, where we're at right now, and where we're heading or where we want to be. And knowing our next step now, because we got to know where we're at to know where we're going. So knowing how to start our healing journey or what to do or how to continue our healing process. And as we are in Pisces season and we continue into Pisces season, feelings and emotions come up, not to hinder us, but to cleanse us. Just like when we get in the shower, in the bath, it's cleaning, washing away all the dirt, all the bacteria, whatever. So I feel like at this time, it's going to be a really healing time where we got to heal it. We got to feel it to heal it. It may sting, just like a deep cut or deep wound, but in order to prevent infection or it getting worse, it may hurt momentarily in the moment, but in the long run, we're going to be much better. So it feels like dreams and healing that's taking place around this time. Okay. All right. So Aquarius, we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. And I'll have the link to the extended below description box if you're interested. Okay. All right, guys. So in regards to your health, I forget who else got this. I think it was Gemini. I'm not sure. Gemini or Libra, one of those two. But in regards to your health, I feel like you're going down memory lane and maybe doing an activity you used to do when you were younger or a while ago, or eating something or making a recipe you used to make or used to eat. Maybe this is like something your grandparents or your family made in your upbringing, or you're bringing up an old recipe, an old cookbook, or you're doing a hobby, an activity that you did a long time ago and you're like, you know what, let me do it again. Or you're going to a park you used to visit when you were younger. It's like you're going down memory lane or being very nostalgic. And maybe looking back at your old self, maybe looking at old photos or old videos, and you're like, wow, like, man, I changed a lot, or I feel like I've improved, or I'm just a different person now. And like, maybe actually now feeling proud of yourself that you survived, you overcame a lot of obstacles, a lot of hurdles, or things that you thought you would never survive from. Like, you're no longer dealing with that, or, you've managed to find a way to surpass or find a way to rise above circumstances. You're like, man, you know what? I didn't notice how much progress I've made, but really I have made progress and I'm really proud of myself. Like, man, why am I always so hard on myself? So maybe going down memory lane or being a little nostalgic or doing something you used to do will bring back old memories. Like, man, you know what? Wow, like I've come a long way. Or you're comparing but acknowledging where you're at right now and actually feeling maybe proud of yourself, or not feeling like, you need to be so hard on yourself all the time. Okay. All right. So maybe you're making an old pumpkin pie recipe, or like eating something that you used to eat when you were younger and makes you happy. Okay. All right. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, wow, you got the star. So a lot of you, maybe you are the face of your business. You are the face of your product. You are the star. You are the lead singer. You are the actor, the actress, the scientist, the TikToker, the YouTuber, the Instagrammer. I don't know. I feel like a lot of you are getting a lot of attention. A lot of people seeing you, recognizing you, or you're going to be kind of like, the star in the room, or the person getting a lot of eyes on you. So maybe if you're a content creator, oops, sorry, my candle. Oops. Don't break anything. Maybe something's going to break. But if you're a content creator, maybe like you are receiving a lot of attention, or you're getting a lot of acknowledgement. People are seeing and loving your product, your service, your content, your videos, whatever it is that you have to present, or your schoolwork is doing really well. Maybe you're getting recognized for something, or your product, how you work, your talents, your gifts, you're getting recognized. You're being acknowledged now for what you're doing and feeling really good about it. And a lot of you, I feel like, are you naturally gravitate a lot of attention just by being you. And the more authentic you are to yourself, the better things usually go for you. So I feel like you are the star, and you may have a wish coming true for you. Something good could be coming into your life, and maybe some of you are that dream come true for someone as well. So you are a star. Maybe some of you are aspiring singers, actors, musicians, chefs, you know, whatever it is that you like to do. But I feel like you are the dream come true, or something good is happening for you, or you're going to be in the limelight. You're going to get a lot of attention, or a lot of eyes on you. Okay. And I think this is very, very good, and probably very positive for your finances and for your money. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your work, school, career, love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have Temperance, Five of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So some of you could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, okay? And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Crystals, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, definitely could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Of course, doesn't have to be, could be any sign, but this could be their Sun, Moon, Rising, or be a combination of earth, fire, or one of those two, but it could be any sign. But if not, it could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time, like I always say. All right, so it feels here, it's like I want to cut them off before they cut me off, or like being too smart for your own good, or acting out before really having the facts, or you thinking that you know something, or thinking that you're assuming something, but that's not really what it is, or it's not what you think it is. So before you jump into conclusions, before you make some kind of drastic move or do something, chill, relax, okay? Because I feel like it's not what it is. You may like innocently assume something about someone here that's not true at all. Like maybe you think like this could be someone who's really well off, or has something, they made some big achievements maybe recently or in the past few years or something, and they're doing really well financially. Maybe this person's very stable, or has is the top of their career or their schoolwork, or they have managed to gain a lot of success, okay? And maybe this comes off a little intimidating, or they seem to have a lot of power, a lot of influence maybe. And you may think that maybe this person has changed, or this attention or fame or recognition or achievements will change them. But no, like it's not going to change them, or it's not changing them right now. So just be mindful. Don't jump to conclusions too fast. You may be a little bit too smart for your own good at this time. And I say that with love, okay? Because it happens to the best of us, and I'm an Aquarius moon, so I say that with love. But sometimes we can assume things like, oh, because that person's getting this attention or money, or because they're going to change. But that's not always the case, because I feel like with money, success, or fame, whatever this case is, I don't think it changes people. It just reveals who you really are. You know, it shows what your character really is like. It's never really going to change you. If it changes someone, you're just seeing who they actually really are and who they were hiding. Okay, so I feel like with this person, they're really lucky, or they're gaining a lot of fortune, a lot of success, or they come from a very successful background. Maybe they're like royalty, or they have a high status, high position, or are around a lot of influential people or something. So maybe this person has a lot of power around them, or they just come off kind of intimidating possibly, okay? But I feel like they're very grounded, they're very practical, and like what you see is what you get. And just because they have all these things, I don't think that's reflective of who they are. It doesn't mean, I don't think they are materialistic, or like stuck up, or a gold digger, or that's all they think about. They just may have this stuff, but it may not like be what's most important to them. Like, yeah, it's important, but I think there's a lot more to them, and that's not going to change who they are. So I think you're doing your best, or you've been doing your best to be positive, be optimistic, and you're trying to have adventures. Maybe you met this person while traveling, or you guys have similar viewpoints about different places, locations you want to go to. Maybe you're a teacher, or you're naturally drawn towards teaching, or spirituality, experiences, adventures. And I feel like you're trying to be positive about this, but maybe you feel like I feel like sometimes people think that you can't be spiritual and successful at the same time, but I feel like everything is balanced. So you may almost break your own heart in trying to imagine things that are not true, right? And I feel like if anyone talks to themselves a lot, it's Aquarius's. Like Aquarius moon as well. I feel like I always talk to myself. But you could be like imagining scenarios or imagining things in your head that are breaking your own heart, that are not even true. Okay, so I feel like here it's like you're being emotional, or you're just expecting things to go south. You're expecting the worst. You're expecting change. You're just like, oh, this person's gonna break my heart, so it's better I just end it before they even have a chance to break my heart. And no, that's being negative. You're like expecting the worst. And when you expect the worst, sometimes the worst happens. But don't do that, Aquarius, because it's not the case. I feel really positive energy with this person. If I felt like they were lying or being shady, I would tell you straight up, but I don't get that energy with this person. And I think deep down inside, you know it. Maybe there's just a little bit of fear, a little bit of uncertainty, and not knowing how to maybe transmute that feeling that you're going through. But don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to cut this person off or ghost them or break up with them or leave them, because you may regret it, and then you may do something that you can't reverse, or then when you try to reverse it, you're gonna look dumb, or you're like, oh, now I'm gonna feel stupid if I say something because I'm the one that cut it off. So don't be impulsive this week. Don't jump to conclusions too fast. Wait it out, because you may mistakenly assume something or make assumptions about someone that maybe is not true if you just give them the chance. Because sometimes people could surprise you, and the person you think is shady is not shady. The person you think is really good maybe is not that good, right? It's like people who judge maybe people who have tattoos or piercings and stuff. They're like, oh, they're bad or this, and maybe they're like the sweetest people ever. I've realize that. And maybe these like church Christian people, they seem all proper and they're like the most evil, conniving people ever. I've noticed that as well. Not everybody, but that tends to happen. Most judgmental people ever. So I feel like here, don't be so quick to judge. Have conversations, talk. And I think once you start to talk to someone, you get into their mind, you hear what they have to say, how they think, how they feel. You see, oh no, this person's actually really cool. They're actually really down to earth. And I feel like you may be really quick to be defensive and judge, but they're gonna reach out to you. They may message you or be flirty with you. You're like, oh wow, like, man, this person's actually really cool. Like they don't think they're all that. They don't think they're high and mighty or better or less or worse than anybody. So I feel like you're gonna get a message from this person that may really surprise you. And they're gonna be flirty, fun, exciting with you, really not acting stuck up or anything like that. So don't get intimidated, don't judge. I feel like this person's a really great person, good energy, is a good time, and you may receive a message or they may show interest in you and be flirty with you. Okay? All right, so give it a chance. Don't judge them too soon, okay? All right, so we're gonna continue on and extend it to get more information to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you. So we'll continue on and extend it. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, see you for our next reading. Take care.